Can I?
One with the
That's the
amendment of
public meeting to adopt ordinance 2025-5.
Right.
Yeah. May I move that,
No.
right behind, resolutions, the ordinance, to adopt, 2025-5.
Okay, we have a motion
Second.
to
Okay,
move
okay.
ordinance 2025-5
Okay, I'm
up to right under planning and zoning matters. Any questions, comments? I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right. So we go right to ordinance 2025.
Mayor,
This is an ordinance.
Mayor.
Huh?
I want to add.
We'll come. Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll add it in there. Let's go ahead and get this done.
Okay.
Adopt ordinance 2025, an ordinance to rename the Baker Fire Station in honor of James E. Carroll. This was introduced on 5/13/25. So now, before we do that, I do need to read the public comments in here, public comments and meeting statement. So an opportunity for public comment should be observed before a vote is taken on any agenda item. Once recognized by the mayor or the presiding officer over the meeting, the person given the floor shall identify the specific agenda item upon which he or she wishes to provide a comment and shall limit his or her comments to matters that are strictly relevant to that agenda item. Commentary or comments shall not exceed more than 3 minutes per person. These minutes cannot be shared or given to another person. No dialogue or back and forth discussion between the council members or the chairman or the vice chairman and the public shall be permitted at these meetings, except to clarify the nature of the specific questions or specific comments. The mayor or the presiding officer alone reserves or has the right to limit and or terminate, end or stop any commentary when deemed necessary or outside of public decorum. Okay, so we got that, and we'll go there. And this is a public hearing on ordinance 2025, ordinance to rename the Baker Fire Station in honor of James E. Goose Carroll. This is a public hearing. This is a public hearing. Any comments? No comments? I'll entertain a motion to adopt this ordinance 2025-5. Entertain a motion.
I move that we adopt ordinance 2025.
I have a motion by the president of the council. I entertain a second.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Robert Young. We will call for the vote. I'll start with District 5.
Yes.
District 4.
Yes.
District 2.
Yes.
District 1.
Yes.
Motion carries. Congratulations. All right, let's give them a big round of applause for that.
Are they here? Anybody here?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
okay.
I think some of his colleagues, several of those are here.
All right,
They want to
so we're
comment?
good to go.
He actually.
Family ma-
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was just making sure that anyone wanted to say anything, that we didn't not give them that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I got him here and coach here. So, good. All right.
And our chief.
Okay. You want to add something?
All right, Mr. Mayor, I move to amend the agenda to add to item 4 under resolutions and proclamations, a resolution acknowledging that the mayor would execute a contract for legal counsel.
Our second.
What is it?
He's adding that.
We adding to the resolutions. That'll be item number 4 under resolutions.
Oh, okay. And what is it again? I'm sorry.
It's a resolution acknowledging that the mayor will execute a contract for legal counsel. The council together. And so the resolution says, whereas the city of Baker requires legal counsel to represent it in legal proceedings and to advise on various legal matters from time to time, and whereas administration has negotiated with Henry Olin, attorney-at-law of the law firm of Olin and Mercer, LLC, whereas Henry Olin, attorney-at-law, has agreed to perform all regular and routine services as may be assigned by the city of Baker, including but not limited to active representation and monitoring of litigation against the city to which the city is a part, and providing regular and routine legal advice regarding its operations. Whereas representation by Henry Olin, attorney-at-law, extends to the mayor and council members individually and collectively. So that's what it is. That's what we're moving to resolutions, Dr. Vincent. So we need to get a motion to go ahead and move that to item number 4. Have a motion by Young. Entertain a second. Motion by Murphy. Second by Young. Any questions?
Okay. We will be informed on the charges and all that fees.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But normally this is for the group
Yes.
of us. So we'll go into it and then we'll just do the resolution once we move it. Just get it on the ordinance. Get it on the agenda. I got a motion and a second. We'll call for the vote. Start with District 5.
Yes.
District 4.
Yes.
District 2. District 1.
Yes.
Motion carries. All right. All right, let's go back to resolutions and proclamations. Dr. Vincent.
Okay. Very good. Thank you so much, Mayor. The first one deals with May 2025. Many items occur in each month, and I think we got the mental health one. That's why I have my green pen on. But we also want, May is also Brain Cancer Awareness Month, and we certainly want our public to be more aware of this. And I know they are, but just some individuals are not and have not thought about these things and the facts and everything that are involved with them. So, Mr. Turner, if you'd be so kind as to read that, I'll move for adoption.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I remember years ago, I was in California on a business trip, and this was like a couple of years after the O.J. Simpson trial. And Johnny Cochran, irrespective of how you felt about the case and the outcome, he was a lawyer that we looked up to.
That's
so
right.
That was the first time they announced that he had brain cancer. It blew me
Yes.
away. And, of course, he died a few months later.
That's right.
So, yeah. Whereas brain tumors can occur at any age, and those that don't lose their lives are still impacted by the loss of memory, sight, balance, coordination, taste, hearing, and the ability to drive, work, or go to school. Despite the numbers and devastating impacts, there are less than 30 FDA-approved drugs and devices to treat over 120 different types of primary brain tumors. Brain tumors are the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in adults aged 20 through 39, and the leading cause of cancer-related deaths in children in the United States. Some progress has been made by increasing public awareness of brain tumors through advocacy, support for research, education about the impact that brain tumors have on patients and their families' lives. But more progress and targeted research is needed to find a cure and create a high quality and longer life for brain tumor patients. During this month, we raise awareness of brain tumors in the city of Baker, support brain tumor patients in the research efforts of scientists and physicians as they work toward improved, less toxic treatments and an eventual cure, whereas we salute the victims of brain tumors and continue to demonstrate great determination, adaptability, and courage in their efforts to live their best lives with this disease. And we pay tribute to those promoting awareness of brain tumors as well as those working to improve treatment, advocate for victims, and provide support. Now, therefore, the mayor and the city council of the city of Baker, Louisiana, do hereby proclaim and declare that May 2025 shall be known as Brain Cancer Awareness Month in Baker, Louisiana. And witness where we have here to set our hand and cause to be affixed to seal of the great city of Baker, Louisiana, this 27th day of May 2025. Signed, Darnell Waits, Mayor. Rochelle Dunn, Council Member. Dr. Charles Vincent, President of the Council. To be signed by Desiree Collins, Council signed by Cedric Murphy, Councilmember Robert.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Attorney. And similar to what, how you became aware of that, I remember when the outstanding entrepreneur Reginald Lewis was diagnosed with that. If you ever go to Harvard, the law school, part one of the building is named for him. If you go to Baltimore, he has a museum there. So I move adoption of this and let us become more aware of disease.
I have a motion by the President, second by the Vice President. Any questions, comments? All those in favor of adopting this resolution say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carries. Dr. Vincent?
Okay. Secondly, May is also known as National Women's Health Month. And in some way, women are in all of our lives. They're kind of like mothers. We wouldn't be here without women, as my distinguished colleagues to my left often remind us, and those in the audience. So I want to certainly acknowledge May is National Women's Health Month. And Mr. Turner, if you'll be so kind as to read that, I'll move for adoption.
Okay, proclamation. National Women's Health Month is May and is celebrated by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to encourage women to be as healthy as possible. 2 out of 3 caregivers in the United States are women, providing daily or regular support to children, adults, or people with chronic illnesses and disabilities. Women who are caregivers have a greater risk of poor physical and mental health. Whereas National Women's Health Month serves as a reminder for all women and girls to make their health a priority and build positive health habits for life. Whereas National Women's Health Month will focus on a broad range of women's health issues, including heart disease, diabetes, cancer, respiratory disease, and mental health, to empower women to take responsibility for their health, understand health options, and identify available services, thereby increasing equal access to services and resources. Whereas it is extremely important for all women and girls to take care of their health now and be proactive in participating in health education and screenings across the lifespan. Mothers who maintain a healthy lifestyle are role models for their children and well equipped to care for a happy, healthy family. Now, therefore, the mayor and the city council of the city of Baker do hereby proclaim and declare that May 2025 shall be known as National Women's Health Month in Baker, Louisiana. Witness whereof we have here to set our hands across the seal of the great city of Baker, Louisiana, to be affixed this 27th day of May 2025. Signed, Darnell Waits, Mayor. Charles Vincent, President of the Council. Rochelle Dunn, Councilmember. Robert Young, Councilmember. Cedric Murphy, Councilmember, and to be signed by Desiree Collins, Councilmember.
Thank you so much, and I want to say kudos to our distinguished woman, clerk, who assisted me with this. So I move adoption of this, and I certainly know a lot about that. I was telling the librarian, I was there a few moments ago, that women have been such an intricate part of my life, not only with the birth of my strong mother, 5 sisters, a strong daughter, and a strong wife. So women have been bossing me all of my life. And I've been in good hands with them. I move adoption of this.
I have a motion by the President,
Second.
second by Dunn. All those in favor of adopting this resolution say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Okay.
All right, Dr. Vincent?
Okay. As many of you probably gathered, he's a historian, if I have not said that before. And Juneteenth is June 19th. That's the day that slaves, African Americans who were enslaved in the Western Hemisphere, especially in this country, in some parts of this country, learned of their freedom. June 19, 1865, when the Emancipation Proclamation that had been issued and went into effect in 1863, 1865, when they learned of it, and it was a big celebration in East Texas and North Louisiana, where the Union Army had not been able to conquer the Confederate Army. And so the word of this had not been spread to those areas of the country. Most of South Louisiana had been liberated by the Union Army, but some areas of the South they still retained control in. And the celebration of Juneteenth came to the southern part of the state of Louisiana, In 1976, I was involved with that, Mayor. I was a little bitty boy, but I was very much involved in that effort that helped bring it to the Baton Rouge area. It was not celebrated kind of south of Mansfield and Oakdale, Louisiana. So now it's celebrated throughout the state and throughout the nation, and I certainly want the public to know about this in spite of the tremendous pushback I'm witnessing in some quarters of our countries. So I move adoption of this Juneteenth date in the city of Baker, and I would encourage all of my citizens, colleagues, to learn more about this fantastic date and the history of this event. So I move adoption.
I have a motion by the President,
Second.
second by the Vice President. Any questions? Any comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
motion
much,
carries.
colleagues.
Thank you. All right, this is the next resolution that we talked about, a resolution acknowledging that the mayor will execute a contract for legal counsel. Whereas the city of Baker requires legal counsel to represent it in legal proceedings and to advise on various legal matters from time to time, and whereas administration has negotiated with Henry Olin, attorney-at-law of the law firm of Olin and Mercer, LLC, and whereas Henry Olin, attorney-at-law, has agreed to perform all regular and routine services as may be assigned by the city of Baker, including but not limited to active representation in and monitoring of litigation against the city to which the city is a part, and providing regular and routine legal advice regarding its operations, and whereas representation by Henry Olin, attorney-at-law, extends to the mayor and council members individually and collectively. Therefore, be it resolved that the council of the city of Baker, LA, convene in regular session on this 27th day of May, 2025, and hereby acknowledges that the mayor will execute a contract for professional legal services with Henry Olin, attorney-at-law, and law firm of Olin and Mercer, LLC. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution shall be made part of the contract for the professional legal services. With the above resolution having been properly introduced and duly seconded, the vote will be as follows. So, he's going to provide services for the mayor and the council. Okay? And possibly after that, we'll bring him back. You couldn't make it here tonight. You do have a copy of his resume there in front of you. And if we get this done tonight, then he'll start working for us first thing in the morning. So I'll entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
Mr. Mayor, I motion to adopt this resolution to retain Olin and Mercer.
Okay? A second?
Second.
Second by Dunn. Any questions? Any comments? We'll call.
Hold on.
I just noticed that Tulane graduate 10 years ahead of my son, Tulane.
Yeah.
I thought they may have been in the same class, but I see a little bit older.
Go ahead, sir. Please stand. State your name and the address where you're from. Go ahead.
13314 London Drive.
Yes, sir.
Will a contract have top amount that we're going to spend on a lawyer?
General. It's the general amount that we pay for attorneys all the time. For a contract.
Is it capped at a certain price so he can just keep billing forever?
No. You know me. We're not going to do that. We'll cap it off. Yeah, we'll cap it off when we do that from there.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. Yeah, but we'll always cap it off.
And we'll have a chance to what the cap is and what it normally is.
Right,
Okay.
if it goes to that. It will. Normally with the contracts, but since we are being representative all together, I thought it was a good deal that we do it this way. So we got a motion.
You got another question?
Okay, we got a question. Just go ahead, ma'am.
Sure, Dr. Husband Street. Can you think the reason why we're getting attorneys and legal counsel, like you're telling us, but what's it for?
We got sued by the Attorney General's office for open meetings violation. And that's it
For right now.
right now. Yeah. So that's what we got sued for. And so that's why we're getting an attorney to uh, advise us and represent us. Go ahead, sir. You can't. He's part of it's coming next. So just wait. Um, he'll be on new business, so he can't represent us. Any more questions? Any more comments? We're going to call for the vote. Start at District 5.
Yes.
District 4.
Yes.
District 2.
Yes.
District 1.
Yes.
Any more questions, comments? Motion carries. All right. Let's move on to item number 1. New business. Personnel matter. Council to consider whether under the Baker Charter, Article, what is that?
Order
4, Section
4-6.
4,
It should,
06, the city attorney subsequent to being appointed years prior can continue to serve after changing his voter registration in September 2024. So now, what we had to do is that we did this, and so, but because of the suit, they informed us that we had to null and void everything that we did on May 3rd. So we did that. We null and void everything that happened.
not
on
May
that-
3rd, April,
April the,
March the 3rd. I'm sorry,
March.
March the 3rd.
Yeah, I know it was one of them third.
Yeah.
So we null and void it. Okay, so that's done. Everything we did is done. So what we have to do now is go back into executive session, let the council deliberate on the findings here, on what's going on, what's exactly there. Okay? So we can do that. We need to do that now. Go back and come back. But we need to get a motion to go in. So what we did at the last meeting, we put the executive session on here so you guys can see it. And so now we just need to make a motion to go into executive session. Yeah. Anybody got any comments before we do that? You need to get the motion in the second first. Anybody do comments?
Mayor, I motion that we go into executive session to discuss the eligibility of our city attorney working despite voter registration issues that have been brought up.
Have a motion by Murphy. I get a second?
I second.
Second by Young. Any questions? Any comments? Any questions? Any comments? Any questions? Any comments? Have a motion and a second. We'll start with the vote.
Yes.
District 5.
Yes.
District 4.
Yes.
District 2.
Yes.
District 1.
Yes.
Motion carries. We're now in executive session.
I just want to state for the record in that I'm the subject of the personnel matter. I have every right to come in executive session with you. However, there's no new information for me to present, so I'll just wait outside. If you need me, you can call me.
Okay. All right. Please stop recording.
nurse practitioner has